Right then, everybody, let's have a look at where Manchester United have sent players out on loan. I'm pretty much just setting this video up to let you know where they've all gone. And then back in the international break, we will be here to revisit how they're actually doing. But this one is just about letting you know where they've gone. And we'll have a think about which ones we can actually go and see with our own eyes, because there's actually a few quite close to home that would be worth us checking out. So the headline ones, realistically, you're looking at Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly has gone to Marseille. He is on loan with an obligation to buy. So that looks like the end of Eric Bailly's time as a Manchester United player. Pretty good servant to the club when he was called upon. Couldn't be relied upon with his injury record. Some very memorable moments. But ultimately failed and didn't really work out as a Manchester United transfer, mainly due to injuries and nothing else really with Eric Bailly. Alex Telles put a little bit of pressure on Luke Shaw, managed to get a good 6 month out of Luke Shaw, had a couple of decent performances, good whip on him with a left foot, but ultimately never really established himself as a first choice player, and because of that has been deemed surplus to requirements. He's gone on loan to Sevilla. Dean Henderson. Now this one's a real interesting one. He's gone on loan to Nottingham Forest, so he's had a indifferent form so far, some very good performances and some forgettable performances. Extremely outspoken when he landed at Forest. Decided to let everybody know how it was meant to go down with United, and that might have been justified. If he was supposed to be number one, he obviously got COVID, and that sort of derailed that plan, and then he never really got back in any sort of opportunity to play again, and he's probably miffed by that, and maybe he's right, maybe he's not. Time will tell on that front, but I think his time at United is probably done. I don't anticipate him coming back following those comments, which is a shame. But it is what it is, and I think we've probably seen the last of Dean Henderson in a United shirt. Amad Diallo has gone to Sunderland. Raw talent, been really limited in his game time since he's moved to Old Trafford, not just at United, but last season when he went on loan to Rangers, just didn't really cut it, didn't really manage to get into the team. This might be a good move for him to see if he's got the physicality in English football. He's going to have to fight. Like you don't go to Sunderland and get an easy ride. You're going to have to dig in and really pull it out for him. Otherwise, they're going to let you know. They're 8th in the Championship at the moment, so there might be an opportunity to play some young, exciting talent. If he can establish himself, then it might bode well for him. If he fails to establish himself after another loan where it's not quite worked for him, the future does look a little bit bleak for him. The future might look a little bit brighter, though, for Hannibal Mejbri. He's gone to Birmingham, subject of a £9 million transfer age 16 back in 2019 when he joined United. He has made 3 Premier League cameo appearances for United and looked pretty bright in all of those. 68 minutes he's managed to get in total in the first team. He has opted to play for Tunisia, and he's been given international experience where he's done very well, actually, internationally. And I think there's times when he shows real flashes of possible genius, but there's also a lot of immaturity in how he plays. I think going to Birmingham, you might see him really grow into something. He's definitely got a swagger about him and an attitude, and the attitude might not always be perfect, but I think there's definitely attitude in there. And if harnessed correctly, there's a real player in there as well. But I think it could go either way. We're going to find out. Birmingham's the sort of place where it's definitely going to have to work out for you, so we will find out with that. Alvaro Fernandez has gone to Preston. 19-year-old left-back, very exciting. Joined United from Real Madrid in 2020. Alvarez caught the eye initially with some decent performances, very good performances in the Youth League campaign, and has been in training with the first team for a while. So him going on loan to Preston, where you hope it's just to get first team minutes. He's made 5 appearances in all competitions so far for Preston. He's got 2 assists, and seemingly settling in fairly well at the moment. And then you've also had the likes of Will Fish go to Hibernian. You've had Ethan Galbraith go to Salford City. Ethan Laird has gone to QPR, where he started off very brightly, getting on the score sheet and providing assists. Dermot Mee has gone to Altrincham, and Charlie Wellens has gone to Oldham Athletic. some of those at the back end of that list are the ones that we're more likely to go and see. Preston, we've got half a chance of getting to. Salford, Altrincham, Oldham would be a hell of a lot easier. And I do want to go and see Ethan Laird when QPR have got a game in the area as well. But that's where everyone's gone. I want you guys to let me know in the comments, who do you think are the players there that have got the potential to come back and push for the first team? I think Alvaro Fernandez, considering Luke Shaw's situation at the club, could find himself quickly as United's backup. I think Ethan Laird could do bits. I just don't know if it's too late in the day for him to come back and try and fight for a first team place. He might have had enough already. Will Fisher's has got the potential, but there needs to be a lot more coming from him. The likes of Deschamps, Bernard and Mengi haven't currently gone out on loan. That could change, obviously, but I wouldn't have thought any one of those outside of really Fernandez, Mejbri, probably the big name there, I would expect to come back and push for a place. But you guys let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to impress the most on loan, and which one do you want to see come back to United the quickest? Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.